Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a pretty quick video here. So, some of you may be wondering, hey, I just got this ticket that allows me to pick any Neo Vision up to a certain point. I wonder what I should pick. Well, I'm here to help you out if you need it. So, how you get there, you go down here. Well, first of all, you better go into your inbox and exchange for it first. Go get it from your inbox first and then come down here, all the way to the last one, ticket exchange, Neo Vision, unit select. And with that being said, now you have one choice now and apparently one choice later. I thought they were going to do both at the same time, but one choice now, one choice later is from right. You're supposed to be able to pick two. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to pick two. So for now, you only have one choice for right now, and you'll have one more choice later. So what you could do is you could pick two of the same one, depending if this refreshes or not. Don't quote me on that. This could refresh on the next duration, but if you can't pick two of the same one, then we'll go along for right now. We'll go along with you can only pick one of each one of them. You can't pick two of the same one. So I've got my list here. Top 5 ones that you should pick, and none of these are in any particular order unless you want them to be, but I'm going by just how I wrote them down. So number 1, Fiend and Daisy. Now, yes, Beatrice was free, but there are people that came out after she was out and she was released for free and everything like that. So Fiend and Daisy, still definitely a very good tank, much better than Snow, and in my opinion, Melia, much better than Melia in my opinion. But you're here for my opinion. So Fiend and Daisy, I still use them all the time on both versions, and I guess technically all 3 versions I'm using them on. So they still have insane support kit, very nice utility. How can you go wrong with that? So Fiend and Daisy. Number 2 is gonna be kind of a cheating because technically it's kind of the same thing, in the same vein. Terra and Luna Freya. Or it's a double feature on this one here, guys. So whichever one you prefer, water or fire, doesn't really matter, because even though Terra may have, Terra and Luna Freya kind of battle out who's stronger, does not really matter. The only thing that matters is what they cover with their element. So, because Terra will always be pretty strong, Luna Freya will be always pretty strong, and up to a certain point, eventually, they'll start making bosses with ridiculous amount of stuff, and stuff like how that usually always goes down. But Terra, Luna Freya, definitely one of my choices there. The next one, solely because of her STMR, Savior of Souls Lightning. This is one of your only chances to get her for free, pretty much, other than Clash of Wills, I suppose. But this one's no effort whatsoever. All you do is log in and you get her. So Savior of Souls Lightning is definitely a very good choice. She's a very good unit, very good breaker, very good provoker, all that kind of good stuff. On top of her STMR basically being needed on pretty much every unit up to this point that needs it. So still not sure if the crown stacks with her STMR or not. I'm sure it does, because there are different properties. And so with her STMR and the crown, any unit has 600% cap. It doesn't matter if they had it or not. If they only have 500%, well, then you only need one or the other. But if you have zero, that means you can make a lot of units that used to be really bad really good, because they'll have 600% cap, which means they'll just it's just mathematically they'll be doing a lot more damage. So with that being said, definitely a very good choice. Next choice for me is gonna be Aphmau. Very good tank, very good breaker. She has breaks. She has fire and earth imbue, and fire and earth imperil on the same move as her imbue. She has some mitigation, not the best, but still good. And she has good breaks, good physical tanking, very survivable. What's not to like about Aphmau? So Aphmau is definitely one of my next picks. And the last one was kind of a toss-up. And it's funny because I went between Vivi and Zidane, but eventually I picked Zidane because I see a lot of people still using him because they couldn't afford Sephiroth or any of the other finishers came out recently. And there's nothing wrong with that, because Zidane is still very strong. Remember, guys, all Sephiroth has is just a bigger stick. You're bringing a bigger stick to a fight where you don't need a bigger stick. So Zidane already brings a pretty big stick for now, and if you're a free-to-play player, he's definitely a very good option. He doesn't need any Dragoon damage or anything like that, like Arden and Noctis do. downside, and this is the reason why it was kind of hard to put him on here. This is the only thing that was hard for putting him on here. He really would like to have the other Zidane's S-Team Chronicle Battle upgraded. The CG version, the older CG version, I don't remember what his name is, Swift, Swift Thief Zidane, I think it is, on the global version. He'd like to have those, and even potentially 2 of them if you can do that, even if you can do that. So that is the only downside to Zidane. And same thing, a downside to Luna Freya and Terra, for example. You need to upgrade their Chronicle Battle S-Team-Rs and stuff like that. Well, Luna Freya, you don't need any S-Team-Rs, so I guess that's a positive. You just need to go through the grueling process of grinding 2 of her staffs. One is the easy one, and then you got to go back and grind a second one. So there's that. So those are my choices, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below if you are choosing any of the ones I chose for you guys to consider. Or maybe you'll consider something else, like, oh, I have all those ones that you listed already, so I'm gonna go with something else that I have been looking forward to, or just something that's been evading me. And I completely understand that, because I've had that situation happen to me a lot, where like they're giving me this free option, this unit has evaded me for so long, I'm picking it because I already have all these other ones. So I completely understand you, and I look forward to seeing those kind of comments in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. Hope this video helped you out. If it did, please leave a like on the video, and I'll hope to see you in the very next video, which will probably be later with Xenogears. Peace!